Sebastian Hassinger. Thanks for having me today. I'm very happy to be here. I'm with Amazon Web Services, and as Sam Orth pointed out, I've been working in the quantum industry for quite some time. I was with IBM until September 2021, and then joined AWS. AWS, of course, the provider of IT infrastructure in the cloud. And so I wanted to tell you about our Bracket cloud service, which is our quantum infrastructure. It's been in GA for about 5 years now. It's just over 5 years. We provide access to quantum devices in an integrated way. So this is really the only fully integrated multi-platform cloud service. And by that I mean it's a single stack, a single technology stack means for accessing quantum devices in the cloud in a fully integrated way. So it's integrated with the rest of the AWS cloud services. And in addition, the devices themselves, the technology is integrated, the pricing is integrated. The whole service is geared towards making it easier and more uniform to access and manage your access to these devices, which we really feel is incredibly important in this phase of quantum computing that's highly experimental. There's still a ton of unknown factors in terms of how the technology will develop, which modality of qubits will turn out to be useful for which types of use cases, which algorithms will be useful. All of that uncertainty is what's challenging the ISVs, the quantum hardware providers, the other users of these technologies today. And the role of Bracket in many ways is to try to simplify the parts of the problem that are simplifiable at this point. So Bracket itself is a full sort of life cycle service for building quantum experiments at this stage. The end users of Bracket are everybody from enterprise end users to academic researchers, as well as ISVs who use Bracket to access multiple devices within their own offerings, and quantum hardware providers that use Bracket as a route to market and a means for accessing the customer segments they're going after. Bracket itself, you can use it to monitor the state of devices, to track the status of your own tasks, to build algorithms, and to run on both simulators, managed simulators in the cloud, and actual devices hosted third-party sites as well. The means for accessing, there's the console itself in AWS, which should be quite familiar to anybody who's used AWS, but then also there's an open source Python SDK, which can be used to access the API. More recently, in the last year, we launched a new feature, which is a subset of Bracket called Bracket Direct. I just wanted to highlight that. It's still in development. It's really interesting, I think, because it's opening the door to different modalities, even within the experimental devices that exist today. So this is a way for end users to engage the quantum hardware provider and also ISVs and other partners directly. There's a sort of almost small marketplace within the Bracket console of direct offerings. And these can be experimental devices. For example, IonQ's Forte device is not on the public system, the on-demand systems, but it is available by reservation, or it can be experimental features on existing devices. So, for example, the QERA Aquila device in Direct has experimental features like alternative geometries to the square lattice that they normally offer, and also local detuning. And we expect other beta features, experimental features, and experimental devices will be surfaced in the Direct offering as well. And also, as I said, ISVs and consulting offerings can be made available through the AWS marketplace and then surfaced in Direct, where they can be engaged by customers directly. Getting started, the Quantum Technologies blog has examples of all of these types of use cases, examples where we collaborated with academic researchers, collaborated with industry, JPMC and BMW, Airbus, et cetera, as well as ISVs, StrangeWorks, IFF, ECOSA, and actually, I don't know if we have collaborated with InfinityQ yet, but we certainly are open to it. And also consulting partners and public sector institutions as well. And then we also have self-paced training. So the Skill Builder site on AWS has sort of a level 100 and level 200 class. They're all self-paced, and then a digital badge for knowledge assessment that can be used to build skills and get started. So thank you very much. A moment of shameless self-promotion. I'm also working on a book on the history of the field of quantum computing with O'Reilly. The first 12 chapters are available for free on the O'Reilly learning platform right now. The full book is due out. I'm still working on the last chapters, but it'll be out in 2025. So thank you very much for your time.